Hey, what's up, fam? My name is Brehon, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel where we love to focus on our own personal and financial development. Family, I hope you guys are having a phenomenal start to your day, and I hope your weekend has been amazing. Now, when it comes to the stock market, I get a lot of questions. Is the stock market going to zero? Are we in a recession? Will I continue to lose money? I've lost a huge amount of money in my 401k. What should I do? I've lost a lot of money in my Roth IRAs. What should I do? Right? And number one, if you are a long-term investor, these are the times, this is the type of market that you should be excited about. Because when stocks are low, when index funds are low, that's the opportunity for us to build wealth. That's the opportunity for us to continue adding more shares at a cheaper rate, right? So when the market do rebounds, man, we're going to be sitting pretty. We're going to be very, very profitable when it comes to our returns and our investments. And remember, when it comes to long-term investing, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. All right. So what we need to do is we need to think long-term. We need to think 10, 15, 20 years down the line. Where will I be financially? Right? Because when it comes to the market, it is a game of peaks and valleys. Right? And so when you're in the valley, things are going to be looking bleak. But that's when you want to continue investing, and you want to continue investing heavily. And then when we are at the highs, we want to enjoy it, right? So again, we're gonna weather the storm when we're in the valley, right? And then we're gonna enjoy the ride when we reach our peak. Okay. Now, family, I want to talk to you guys about the Fear and Greed Index. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful tool to use, especially if you like to swing trade. Now, the Fear and Greed Index will give us an indicator of the overall sentiment of the market. So currently we are in the sentiment of greed. So basically what they're saying is, hey man, everybody's continuously buying, regardless of how the market goes. And eventually we're going to come back down a little bit, right? And so you want to continuously paying attention to the Fear and Greed Index, right? Because if you're swing trading, when it reaches the point of greed or extreme greed, that's when you want to sell. But when it reaches the fear or extreme fear, right? When we get down to 15 to 25 or the Fear and Greed Index meter, that is the opportunity for us to buy into our plays, because ultimately this is a roller coaster. We're going to have highs and we're going to have lows. And oftentimes what people do is they buy into the high. When things are going good, they are buying in, right? And then the people that bought in when it was low, now things are going good, they're cashing out. So that person that bought in at a high or when things were going good, when their stock prices or their trades drop by 10, 15, 20%, they're mad, they're upset, they don't know what happened. And that's because you bought in at the wrong time, right? The fear and greed index will keep you in the loop of when and how to execute your trades. So as of right now, when it comes to placing a swing trade, I'm on the sideline. I am going to wait until we come back down to the fear or extreme fear category. So once we come back down to the fear or extreme fear category, that's when I'll take a position on a play and I'll go long. All right. But also, when it comes to my long-term investing, this doesn't mean anything to me because I'm going to continue investing long-term. I'm going to continue maximizing how much I can put in my retirement account, my Roth, or my traditional IRA. What we want to do is we want to continue investing. But along with that long-term investing, we can make some money along the way with swing trades, and we could make some money along the way with trading options, okay? But as of right now, the focus is on just swing trading, and I wouldn't be swing trading anything right now while we are in the greed category. Now, we may get a little higher, when we get to the point where we're reaching the extreme greed, anything over 75. Now, if we get anywhere over 75, I may make a play for a long-term put option, betting against the trend, and hopefully making some money on the way down. All right. But as of right now, if you are looking to swing trade, long term, 30 days out, 45 days out, I wouldn't be touching anything right now unless it's a long play, long term option where we are betting against the market. All right. Now, we take a look at the previous score. So yesterday, the greed index was at a 59. A week ago, the greed index was at a 64. A month ago, we were at the fear indicator with a indication of 38. Now, a year ago, we was 26. Now, when we get down to that fear of 38 or even 26, that's when you want to buy. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's screaming that they're sitting on cash. And that's when you want to jump in, take your plays, and we're going to take our profits when we get back here. Okay? So as of right now, we want to sit back. We want to chill. And when it comes to the long-term market, let's take a look. So here I have the daily chart up. Let's see here. All right, this is the daily chart. And oftentimes, this is the only chart that people use when they are looking at potential plays or thinking long-term in the market. But one thing we must do, we must go out to the monthly chart. The monthly chart will give us a bigger overall view of the position or the sentiment of the market. Okay, so as you all know, this market is pretty much long term. We're gonna go straight up, right? And so back in December, we started declining a little bit, and for the monthly, this is the 20 monthly. This is the 20 period SMA. All right, and so nothing moves too far away from that 20 SMA, and so we moved quite a bit away. We came back to the 20 SMA in May of last year, right? We fell below that 20 SMA, but the past several months, we've been sitting pretty good. So if there is no indication that we're going to continue having more downward movement, actually we start stabilizing back in September, and we've been having some upward momentum the past 3 months. Okay, so again, this goes back to that fear, the fear index. Right now we are at greed, so more than likely we possibly could come back down a little bit more. I don't see us falling below 359 or 357 anytime soon, but we could have a decline or we could have some sideways trading. All right, but for the long term, the market doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bleak. It doesn't look negative. There are some individuals that's going to be shaky because they're not going to be able to possibly make the type of profits that they're used to making. But ultimately, for the long-term traders, long-term investors, we are in a beautiful position. We can make some money. And for the swing traders, we're going to sit on the sideline right now. We're going to wait until we get back to that fear index, and that's when we're going to make our play for our swing investors. And every day is an opportunity to play some call options or some put options. But as of right now, I've just been sitting on the sideline for the month of January. I may get back into some option plays in February, but as of right now, I'm focusing in and honing in for a long 2023, a prosperous 2023. And I hope you guys have a prosperous 2023. And I hope all of your wins are successful. I hope all of your long-term investments are successful. And that's all I have for you guys. Now, if this added some value to you, please hit that like, subscribe button, and keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.